Hi guys, I woke up this morning. Actually, I have my coffee right here, and I thought it might be a good time for me to give a bit of a Lyme Chronicles update. So I've been in Bali for about 2 months and a half, um, and I did a video a few weeks after arriving where I was still doing really, rather poorly and had a lot of months of health going worse and worse. And things have really turned around for me here. At first I started where it was hard for me to be like on a scooter riding behind Yan. And then within just a few short weeks, I was able to rent a scooter, drive a scooter, have the focus to do it, have the strength to do it. And eventually, when Yan actually didn't have his own scooter or motorcycle for a few weeks, I drove him around, which, if you've ever driven like a scooter, you'll know that carrying a 200-pound or almost, you know, six something person behind you, it's not negligible in terms of upper body strength. And so I've been doing a lot of meditation. I've been doing a lot of yoga, participating in classes, and I'm not doing the really intense stuff quite yet, but um, still I'm doing a lot. I'm doing a lot of downward dogs and a lot of flows, and it's going really well for me in that way. Um, and when I say I meditate a lot, I've been doing different kinds of meditations, certain guided meditations, sometimes silent. I've also really recently started doing some breath work, which has been really powerful for me. I also practice a lot of grounding. I'm in these beautiful surroundings. You can see a little bit behind me with lots of grass. And so I make sure every day to, sit on the grass and kind of set my intentions for the day. Um, and just from a vibrational standpoint, just to try to tune myself with the vibration of the earth versus, the potentially frazzled vibration of my mind. and Yeah, and what else? I've also been doing some tapping at different times, which has been really helpful. And I've also been seeing some healers here. So they're mostly energy healers, different ones. They all have their different technique. One that I see regularly every week, he actually does meridian stuff. It's called totok healing. It's a ancient Shaolin method, according to what we think of as traditional Chinese medicine knowledge of meridians, and two other ones that I saw once and then another one twice, which just do kind of their own style. It's hard to really know. Um, and at times, these healing sessions have actually brought me some emotional releases. So after the session or the day after, I would feel like my body was shedding a lot of pent up and stuck emotions that had been there for a very long time, sometimes from an early childhood. And so it's all been really interesting, but all has been really bringing me to a place of better health. I feel much better physically, I feel better mentally, I have less pain, I am much stronger. I'm getting there. And it's really been great, the healing that's been happening here in Bali. I've spent a lot of time thinking about things like thinking, or actually maybe asking questions more, asking the questions and kind of asking, hoping for the insight to come to me as to, why is it that I have these health lows, because it's one thing to think of it as a physical problem, which is undeniable that some problems still exist, and I am dealing with those with the nutritional clinic that I'm working with. Yeah, I guess I should have mentioned that I did 2 rounds of SIBO treatment with rifaximin 3 times a day for 2 weeks with some allicin as well. I'm taking some supplements as well to help along the way. And after 2 rounds of those treatments, I redid a SIBO test and I was SIBO free, which is really fantastic. So now we're moving on to a stool test to analyze the contents of my gut and to see how we can work on that as well. And so I am definitely approaching the physical aspect of it, but I'm really looking into back to what I started saying, why is it that I fall into these patterns of getting sick again? Why can I be better for a while and then worse again? So that really interests me, and a lot of it is illness is a non-participation in the world and non-participation in society, and I know that's like a reality for me where there's a convenience for it. And I don't mean a conscious convenience because obviously I just want to be well and function and all that, but it's a subconscious. So I've been looking to my subconscious for answers as to what I can do so that it doesn't happen again. So that's my update for today, and I hope you're all doing well. Um, and yeah, throw me a shout out if you have some insight as to any of this stuff that I've been talking about. Take care.